subtle with the upper body. Just rip it through with the lower. There you go.
Before I had cancer, I was a golfer, but I started kind of to get out of golf. I guess it was just maybe not fast-paced enough for me. I like biking. That's another thing that I did before I got cancer. Before I had cancer, I really took a lot of things for granted.
Shoulder turn back, ball in the middle, stance. Good balance and turn, rip it through. There you go.
My name is Trevor Smith. I'm 18 years old. I was diagnosed with brain cancer in November of 2002.
Any other lumps or bumps that you've noticed? Any problems?
No.
I first met Trevor Smith shortly after his surgery for his brain tumor. At that time, he was in the intensive care unit. His family was trying to deal with the fact that he recently had been diagnosed with a tumor and just had a tumor resection, and it wasn't clear yet how well he was going to recover from his surgery. This is where his tumor was originally located. Trevor's tumor is called a medulloblastoma. It's one of the most common malignant brain tumors that we see in childhood.
Tumor was kind of a word that I heard with a lot of cases that didn't end up so well.
Dr. Cherney, our pediatric neurosurgeon, then made an incision in the back of his head and was able to come through the back portion of his brain into the fourth ventricle and remove this entire tumor that was there.
I went through radiation for 6 weeks first, and that made me really sick. I was unable to hold any food down after eating. I became really skinny, and I got down to 90 pounds. I lost my hair, and then after radiation, I started chemotherapy. In chemotherapy, the effects on me weren't as bad as radiation was, but there were some side effects from chemo. It's hard to walk. I kind of looked like I was marching when I walked because I couldn't pick my feet up. That was tough to endure, tough not to think what other people around me when they saw me walk were thinking about. So that was really tough.
Childhood cancer in general has a very large population of survivors, and that's why there is actually ongoing research in children who survive cancer to understand what kinds of things are they at risk for, what kinds of things can we do to protect them from any further side effects later on in their lives.
5 years after they remove the cancer cells from your body is kind of the official mark and you're able to say that you're cancer-free. And so it's been about 5.5 years. So 5 years is a big milestone, and it's a real relief to get to that point. I knew that if I got better, I would do a mile again like a regular kid. Well, here I am, a survivor at almost 18. Walking with the others who, like me, are finding that walking a mile in these shoes is quite an accomplishment. Woo!
Trevor has really grown and developed as I've known him over the years. I think that he, as many people would, had a tough time during his treatment and trying to deal with his diagnosis. It is something that is devastating and life-changing. But he has done an amazing job of taking that experience and developing it into a vision for his future and a vision for the future of childhood cancer research.
Before I had cancer, I just really sweated the small stuff and was really upset when I had to do things that normal kids should have to do, work and things like that. And there's a lot of things that, Things that I don't have to do now, I get to do. I definitely think I enjoy it a lot more because of what I've experienced, and just recognize that I'm very lucky to be able to do what I'm doing. I want to thank the Danny Thompson for what they do. This is a special group of people, and they are the real heroes in this world.